Hey there my lovelies, and welcome to my booktube channel, The Sassy Library Fox. My name is V, and today I'm going to do a book tag. Yes, I'm finally catching up on all the book tags I missed those last couple of months. I won't say years, months. We'll just go with months. And the tag I'm going for is the 1001 books tag, and I think the creator of this tag is Sandy at Mrs. Reads a Lot, and I was tagged for it by Gem at Bookish Gems, and I think she tagged me in December 2021 for this tag. But Gemma wasn't the only one who tagged me. I was also tagged by Alisha at Bookish Reads and Rambles, and I think she also tagged me in December 2021. So it's about time I do this tag. Yeah, I will write down their channels in the description down below. I will also give a link to Sandy's original video so that you can check that one out as well. And I think let's just go for the tag without further ado. It already took me long enough to actually get to it, so let's not waste any more time. Okay, first question. 1001 lists. Do you follow any book lists? And it says here it can be price lists or challenge like the Rory Gilmore challenge. No. The only book list I actively follow is my to-be read. And as you all know, or as some of you might already know, I make a yearly to-be read each year, and there are always about 45 or so books on it which I want to read in that year. I'm a mood reader. I'm pretty bad at following those lists though. I think I'm still working on my 2019 list, which I need to finish or wanted to finish this year. There are still 6 books left on it, I think. So yeah, I'm bad at following to-be read lists, and therefore I don't really have any lists I follow except of my to-be read, which I don't follow. And yeah, we'll just go to the next question, okay? 1001 books. Approximately how many physical books do you currently own? How many ebooks? Ignore my hysterical laughter. I think the last time I made a bookshelf tour was in 2021. There's a read about it, and I think it was 2021, and it were 195 books in my shelves back then. By now I got rid of a couple of books already. I exchanged them. I bought about, I don't know, 10 books in between. I think it might be about 180 right now. It definitely got less because I have more room in my shelves, so that's a plus. But it are still enough books in my shelves. And as for my e-reader, you don't want to know. You just don't want to know. Yeah. Way too many. Way too many to actually count them and to tell you how many books I have on my e-reader. Kindle is too tempting. Way too tempting. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. And go to the next question. 1001 books read. Approximately how many books have you read in your lifetime? Do you keep track? Yes, I actually keep track of the books I read. I have them all on Goodreads, and I also have a personal list of the books I read as an Excel document, because I was really worried they might get lost on Goodreads when they do their updates. so just decided to have an own Excel list of it as well. On Goodreads and on my Excel list there are about 980 ratings I did for books and about 450 reviews, I think. So I do keep track of them, but I think I read way more than those 980 ratings I did. I think it must have been already about at least 1,300 books or so. The problem is I only started my book list when I was 13, so all the books I read before are not on that list, and I've been reading ever since I learned to read, so that will be a lot of books I just didn't remember and didn't place on that list. So yes, I do keep track, as you can see. 1001 Arabian Nights. Have you read any stories from the Arabian Nights? Do you have a favorite? If you haven't read it, do you want to? And I can answer this question pretty easily because I never read the stories, which is such a shame because I really want to, and one day I will definitely get to it, just not yet because currently I'm in a fantasy and young adult LGBTQ plus kind of mood, so hopefully the right mood will hit me soon so that I will finally read this one. Might take a little while though. 1001 flavors. Do you have a favorite food or flavor? That's a funny question. I love all the food. I am a foodie. I like to eat. I like to try new things and new dishes, and the more international and foreign the better, but I think when it comes down to Austrian food, there is something that's called Paprikahändel. And I think if you have to translate it into English, it would be something like sweet pepper chicken. And it's basically a chicken in a sweet pepper sauce, and you eat noodles to it. So yeah, the Paprikahändel from my mom is the best in the world. And honestly, whenever I celebrate my birthday and she asks me what to cook for my birthday meal, it's always Paprikahändel. Yeah, I kinda outed myself as a Paprikahändel fan now. Okay, next question. 1001 pages. Have you read a book that is over 1001 pages? Is there one that you recommend and is worth the time? What is the longest book you have read? And I think it might be Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. My English copy had about 992 pages, but if I would have read it in German, it would have had about 1100 pages or so. So I think we can count this one. It was really the biggest book I read in a long time. And yes, it was so worth it. If you made it through all the books in the Throne of Glass series, this book is the topping on the ice. It was perfect. It was such perfect ending, and I can highly recommend to read the entire series because all of those books were amazing. They just got better and better with each and every single book I read. Yeah, so definitely highly recommended. 1000 and plus pages book, at least in German. Next question. 1001 buckets. Do you have a non-bookish bucket list? What is one thing on the list? Yes, I actually have a non-bookish bucket list. I started to make one when I was 17, and I went through with a lot of the things that are on this bucket list. I constantly add things to the bucket list and scratch some out, but one thing that is definitely on this bucket list, which I want to do, which I need to do one day, is to go at the BTS concert. I've never seen them live. I watched so many bands live. I saw so many bands concerts, but I never managed to go to a BTS concert and to see them live. And I know I would probably die in the crowd, but it would be so worth it. It would be so worth it, because what I gathered from all the YouTube videos I watched and all the content we got, they are amazing live, and they put on such a show, and just to cheer with the people and to be in the crowd with so many fellow armies would be amazing. So yes, that's definitely on my bucket list. A BTS concert, a live BTS concert, mind you, to see them for real on stage, even if they're just so tiny little dots. I would just love to experience the atmosphere of the concert and their energy. Okay, next question before I continue to gush about BTS. You already know there's no end to me when I start with BTS. So next question, 1001 numbers. Do you have a lucky number? Is there a story behind it? I actually have 3 lucky numbers, 3, 7 and 13. There's no special story behind it. I don't know, those 3 numbers have been following me my entire life. We lived in a house, and the flat number was number 3, and the house number was number 7. And the house number we currently live in, you can also divide through 3. So 3, 13 and 7 has been following me all my life. And yeah, those 3 numbers are just my lucky numbers. For no particular reason except of that it's been following me my entire life. Yeah, 7, BTS are 7 as well. Just to let you know. Okay, next question. 1001 authors. Do you have a favorite author and or genre? I have too many favorite authors and I love too many genres. The genre I currently love to read in is young adult, fantasy, LGBTQAI+. So yeah, those are my 3 favorite genres. The authors I love are so many. I mean, Suen Lacour is one of my favorite authors. V.E. Schwab, Sarah J. Maas, Cassandra Clare. Oh, the list could go on and on and on. So we just leave it at that. Way too many good and great authors out there. And also recently, T.J. Klune became one of my all-time favorite authors as well. After doing my Klune along, I really love his books. I read 2 now and I loved both, and I just can't wait to dive into his other books, because so far both of the books I read were amazing, and I'm pretty certain all the others will be too. Okay, next question. 1001 activities. Do you have a favorite outdoor activity? Well, I love to ride my bike and to go swimming, and I love to take long walks. I'm not doing a lot of any of those because I'm always way too busy, but eventually every once in a while I will manage to do one of those things. Going for a walk is probably the one I do the most, and I do really frequently. I really want to ride more with my bike again, and I definitely want to go swimming more, but I just didn't have the time to do a lot of outdoor sports. So I think the thing I really do the most is to go for a walk. I do that daily. Yeah. All the other things I love to do are rather indoorsy, because I love to dance, I do yoga every day, and those are things I do indoors. I don't go out to do them. Yeah. 1001 book clubs. Not a prompt, but a question for the comments. Should I start a 1001 book club with a book a month for a read-along? And Sandy, my answer to that is yes. Why not? I'm pretty certain Sandy might have already gone for this. Not all too sure, but since I'm doing this tag so late, and since I'm so late to the party, I'm pretty certain that Sandy might already have gone for this. So yeah, that's still my answer. Yes, go for it. Okay. 10 plus 1 friends, tag some friends. Okay, and because I always love to do this when I discover new channels, and because I don't want to tag the same people over and over again, I just decided to choose 10 channels I recently discovered and that probably or hopefully didn't do this tag already. And before I say their names, I will just say they're all amazing channels. They have great content. They are really, I love to watch their videos. I just started to follow their channels, but the videos I saw so far and the book recommendations I got from them were all great. They all have nice personalities. They're all awesome. And yes, just to say this before I say the names, because once I start to say the names, I won't go into too much details about those channels, because probably this video would go on, and yeah, my videos are always way too long and I try to keep them shorter. I try, not really successfully, but I try. Okay, so the 10 channels I'm tagging are Emily at Emily Reads Books, Silke at the Danish Readaholic, Rachel at Rachel's Reading Nook. I hope I pronounced your name right. Maybe it's Rahel? I'm not sure. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry. Please be with me. Katja at Katja Weinert, Tiffany at Beautiful Menutier. I hope I pronounced it right. It's a complicated channel name, but I will write it down so that you know who I meant. Toby at Toby's Book Corner, Ellie at Ellie Dois Read, Daniel at Book Charm, Hannah at Ladette M, and Book Reading Coffee Drinking. Okay, so those were all the channels I tagged, and I hope you didn't do this tag already. If you did, I'm sorry. If you didn't, yay, just go for it. And if I haven't tagged any of the people that are currently watching this video and you want to do it, just do it and consider yourself tagged. So, okay, I'm already at the ending of this video. I'm pretty sure it's one of my longer ones, but I hope you don't mind. And this said, there's nothing left to say except of take care, stay healthy and safe, and see you around the next time. Bye!